And welcome to High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3 tonight. It's boys basketball. Berks Catholic Saints at Lancaster Catholic. They are 1-3. The Lancaster Catholic Crusaders 4-0. Tonight's broadcast is made possible by our key sponsor, the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, and a special community sponsorship group, Hoffman Ford, Giant Foods, Jack Giambalvo, OSS Health, Advanced Hoops, Commonwealth Charter Academy, and a newcomer to the program, Integrity First Home Buyers. I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me, the coach tonight, Jeff Thompson. And should be an interesting game here this evening, Jeff. Early season game in this Lancaster Catholic shootout today. But we've got a Berks Catholic team coming in here that's got a lot of potential, but not the record so far at 1-3. And they're led by Josiah Jordan, number 4. Pretty good guard, and he's going to try to make them go tonight.
He has the ball. It's like a yo-yo when he's dribbling the ball. Lancaster Catholic really has to keep him from penetrating in the lane because he can get there with that ball, and then he can dish it out. Ryan Koch is a very adequate scorer, but somehow Lancaster Catholic has to find a way to stop Josiah because he can get it done.
And Josiah Jordan, our Commonwealth Charter Academy player to watch tonight on the visiting team, but on the home team, OSS Health, player to watch is Ross Conway, number 15. He's averaging 15 points a game so far this season.
He can shoot it from 3. He can get in the lane. He's a strong player. He's one to watch, but he's a lot like a lot of the other players on the team. That's a very strong team that Lancaster Catholic has physically.
Defending district champion as well, and looking to get it done here tonight. They're 4-0 coming into this game, and we're looking forward to bringing you a great game here on High School Sports Live TV. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on ABC 27.3.
The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Statler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambalvo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambalvo family dealerships. Over $30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambalvo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambalvo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at Giambalvo.com.
They didn't wait for someone else to change the world, and we're not waiting for the world to change education. CCA, pioneers in online education since 2003. Enroll today.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Hoffman Ford wants to trade keys with you. That's right. Give us the keys to your current vehicle, and we'll get you into a brand new Ford with great offers, like up to $13,500 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 XLT 4x4, or 1.9% financing up to 60 months, plus $9,000 off MSRP. And get top dollar for all trades, no matter what it is. Let's trade keys at Hoffman Ford.
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And we are underway, and with the basketball, Berks Catholic right out of the gate. Snip Esterly, the coach there. He's been the only coach they've known for in his 9th year there, but before that, Reading Central Catholic's coach. And he is there now, very successful, and knocks down right away out of the gate. Inside move there by number 13, Tyler Givens, a 6'3 forward. It looked pretty good with that little bank shot, Jeff.
Very good. He took a right basket.
On the other side, Joe Clausis is the head coach over at Lancaster Catholic, very successful there, a district championship coach last year. Good look outside by them, and what a nice stroke off the hands of that guy we were talking about, number 15, Ross Conway, with his first tray of the night.
He's got a quick release, you'll notice. Quick trigger.
Well, he was ready to shoot that. Scorers are ready to shoot. He was ready to shoot when he towed up on the line. For a really good game here tonight. Both these teams very well coached. Quick shot there as it was taken by Ryan Koch. And quickly, Lancaster Catholic back on the other end. Ball being handled tonight by Devin Atkinson. Hard drive to the basket, shut off there. They try to do a lot of one-on-one stuff in the middle, and it worked pretty well. As getting inside there is number 11, Najir Akins, for the first time tonight with his first twos of the game. Knifing through. Good dump off a great block. Off near side, Akins looking in low. Strong move, stronger defense there by Tyler Gibbons. And back on the other end as they'll finish it off. And again, it's Ryan Koch this time. Nice job of running the floor and a good pass to him to finish.
They found him.
Underneath again. Good pass underneath. And give credit there on the pass to number 33. That being Devin Atkinson.
And Jack Wave for it.
Really was. Good cuts there. 5-4 so far. Lancaster Catholic leads here in the early going. A lot of action. Downtown it goes, and banking it on, not banking it on home, but straight on down. It goes from Quinn Richardson, senior guard, and he was out about 21 feet there, wasn't he?
That might have.
Who did that? Was it Conway?
Range, shoot from that range too.
We'll give it to Conway, and 6 points to game for Conway. My mistake. See our number coming out that time. We have a special camera looking, didn't catch it, so we'll keep our eye on that throughout. So very quickly, Lancaster Catholic got to the early lead here, 8-4, and definitely looking to hit the three. Jeff Thompson.
Oh, they throw it up. They're not shy at all about shooting the ball from distance and shooting it quickly. But they also can pass it.
Look at Atkinson. Atkinson kind of looks like a football player, but I'll tell you what, the guy's got great vision, good distributor of the basketball. That might have been taken just a little quickly that time by Najir Akins, 5'8" junior guard. Josiah Jordan, number 4, out there handling the ball for the Berks Catholic team. And looking for the quick three, not going to go. Offensive rebound off to the Saints. Here's Jordan. Lightning quick to the basket. Trying to find a way to score there. Won't do it. Atkinson brings it down. He's got the basketball. Pull up at the line. Just under control. Boy, I love the way this kid plays. Plays within himself. Looked everything over for the pass. Said nothing available. I think I might take this myself.
That's good size for a guard. 6 foot 220. And smooth as silk on that shot. Pull up.
First turnover of the game here against Berks Catholic. There you saw Snip Esterly down there. Ken Snip Esterly. Won a state championship in 2005 with Reading Central Catholic. Good back screen, easy bucket, in for 2. And timeout called on the floor by the Saints. 12-4, Lancaster Catholic has went out to an early lead. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
And welcome back to Lancaster Catholic High School. Berks Catholic has the basketball out of the timeout. 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. And the ball will go off Lancaster Catholic out of bounds. Lancaster Catholic with an early jump here, 12-4 via the tray so far, Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, they shoot the ball, and they've been passing it well. What I didn't anticipate is Nair did the 2 early buckets.
Solid defense by Lancaster Catholic. That's one of their trademarks. Good motion offense, though, also one of the trademarks by Snip Esterly. Inside it goes. Strong move up, but not going to go down for Tyler Gibbons. And they're going to call foul on the play. And it looks like the foul's going to be marked up against Ross Conway, his first, team first of the game.
This is pretty interesting because they're paying so much attention to 4 and 5 that number 13, Tyler Gibbons, has gone to the hole a couple times.
There you saw Conway doing the no-no. He went up with the arm, but then he followed it through. And every time a referee sees that arm follow through, he's going to call a foul. Shot is up and good from Tyler Gibbons, his first free throw of the night. He's got 3 points in the game.
He gives him a little size at 6'3", and they're going to need that.
Gibbons second one up, in and out. So Lancaster Catholic back on their end. That pull up again from the corner. And what a nice shot again from Conway. Man, he's the real deal. He's got 9 points in the first quarter, all via the tray. Ross Conway on fire coming out of the gate.
A quick trigger and an accurate one, too.
Jordan kicks it off, and again, it's Tyler Gibbons hooking up for his 5th point here in the first quarter, or first half, rather. First quarter, rather. 2:16 is Atkinson.
Can't leave him.
Conway misses that one. Up goes Jordan, just skying above everybody else. Looked a little like Michael Jordan on that one.
Josiah, for his size, is a surprisingly good rebounder.
Yeah, only 5'10", but was up about 6'8" that time. And Josiah pulls up this time. Good under control shot, much like Atkinson did a moment ago, and buries his first deuce. Claps his hands, says, let's go play, guys.
That's where he's most effective, getting into the lane about 10 feet, rising up.
Speaking of it, the same thing right there off the other side from Akins will not go. Ball's out of bounds off Lancaster Catholic, belongs to the Saints. 2 players in the game for the first time. Mason Moore, number 5 for Lancaster Catholic, and also wearing number 3, Andrew Vidikovic. And he's a 5'8" junior for Berks Catholic. Jordan draws a double team, picks it off, looking for that 3, will not go. Driving out of the gate is Nevin Roman, and Roman going coast to coast with it, and Roman puts it home for his 4th point of the game. You weren't worried about where Roman was going with that. As soon as he got the rebound, he was heading south. What a good up and down move right there by Jordan. Man,
there he is at the 10-foot mark.
He's just making a nice little turnaround move, squares up, eyes up the basket, and then follows through. Tough move along the baseline. Here comes Jordan again. One-on-one. Is he going to try to finish? You betcha. Can't get this one to go. Offensive rebound, back up again, will not go. Rebound, Lancaster Catholic. A couple good looks, but walking away empty-handed. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 5-point lead for the Crusaders. They're going to sit on this for a little bit. Looks like they might be going for one shot. Try to get the ball back in the hands of Atkinson, you would think. They have the spread 4 corners here. Just going to stand and wait. Kicks down to about 17. Always like to see a team doing about 11. Get a chance for the second shot if you miss. Roman trying to get it back. They're running out of time. Strong move up to the basket. Will not go. Tipped out of bounds. 1.2 seconds to go, and it belongs to the Saints.
Good defensive segment that time.
Really good defensive segment. And so many teams just run out of time there, and I think it's because they don't go in early enough. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 16-11. Lancaster Catholic leads it. High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move. mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor, featuring Case Construction, paves the way for your project from start to finish. With 6 locations, Groff Tractor is always nearby your equipment needs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
At OSS Health, we offer orthopedic care you can trust. Award-winning for quality and safety, OSS Health will get you back to reaching. Swinging. Rocking. And trailblazing. Keep following your passions. We'll help.
And a turnover to start the quarter here for Lancaster Catholic. That's their first turnover of the game. And they're up 16-11.
Very clean game.
Yeah, both teams with only 1 turnover so far. Hard to believe. It's been well played so far. Both teams extremely well coached. I mean, you watch these two teams play, they got a lot of pedigree. Long look, will not go. Conway gets the easy rebound and brings the ball up court for Lancaster Catholic. Throwing it up, easy threes from downtown, and this time it's going to be Atkinson again. And boy, when you let Atkinson open, get away, he's going to make it.
They're shooters.
5 points for Atkinson in the game. 4-3 here in the first half for Lancaster Catholic. Good pass underneath. Really nice pass that time for Berks Catholic, and then finishing off again is Tyler Gibbons. He's the leading scorer for them so far with 7 points in the ballgame.
Well, Ryan Koch drew a lot of attention, and that's what made the pass so effective.
There's Atkinson again. Man, just Atkinson is just on fire right now. They give a 3 or 2 on that. Looks like they gave him 2.
Yeah, I believe it was a 2.
Just inside the stripe. Atkinson now with 7 points in the game.
He's got a nice trigger too, doesn't he?
He really does. It just squares it up. Downtown it goes. Offensive rebound. And you're going to get a push here. And I'm not sure who gets the call on that. Now it's going to be against out of bounds off Berks Catholic. The ball goes back over to Lancaster Catholic. They have an 8-point lead right now and stretching it a little bit. Atkinson's got the hot hand for the moment. And the hand was a little too hot that time as it went out of bounds for Lancaster Catholic. Their second turnover, both in this quarter.
That pass to Curtis Cannon was uncatchable.
Curtis Cannon just in the game says, come on, guys, give me an easy pass to catch here, man. I'm
first touch.
Right, it's my first touch. Don't want to look bad. Underneath, wide open. Somebody missed an assignment there. And easy shot in there by Andrew Ryan, just into the game. Andrew Ryan, a 5'11" junior forward. A lot of motion. Boy, you love that. You can see some of the old-time coaches there, a lot of motion away and get a bank shot, but what do they call? 3 seconds? And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 5:36 to go here until the half. All here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Hoffman Ford wants to trade keys with you. That's right. Give us the keys to your current vehicle, and we'll get you into a brand new Ford with great offers, like up to $13,500 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 XLT 4x4, or 1.9% financing up to 60 months, plus $9,000 off MSRP. And get top dollar for all trades, no matter what it is. Let's trade keys at Hoffman Ford.
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And Berks Catholic has the ball. Third turnover now against Lancaster Catholic. They lead it though, 21-15. Berks Catholic with a chance here to carve into that lead again. It's Josiah Jordan with the basketball. Good pressure, but can't put your hands on him, and the foul will be called on Najir Atkins. That'll be his first, team's second. Berks Catholic has yet to commit a foul.
Yeah, Najir's working on him, but Josiah is awfully slick with the ball.
What do they say? Play defense with your feet, influence with your hands, but you can't put your hands on. There's a baseline screen. Looking for the pull-up. Shot from the foul line. Not going to go there, and Atkins has got the basketball. Been really impressed by Atkins, and now there's a call somewhere in the backcourt, and I'm not quite sure what the call was. I think he's going to call Atkinson for a walk. So another turnover here. They're coming in a bunch all of a sudden for Lancaster Catholic 4, and Atkins says, okay, forget it. Let's get back in the game here.
And that was more or less an unforced error, wasn't it?
Yeah. He looked at the official, did Atkinson. The official said, hey, you actually took 2 steps before you put it down. And there's the takeaway effort. Foul's going to be called, though, I think, on the play. And again, that's going to be Conway. And if it's Conway, it's number 2.
And you know, they had a lot of success the first 4 games of the season, really getting after the ball like that. I don't think they can do that against Berks Catholic.
Back into the game now comes Nevin Roman for Lancaster Catholic. So Jordan trying to get some kind of penetration. Good job of tripling up on the post. They really jump ball side. When you get down that low post, Lancaster Catholic does a great job of gang tackling down in there more or less.
Great help from the weak side.
There's a pull-up, not going to go. And here comes Atkinson with the basketball. You look at Atkinson, and he's just solid. He's just within himself. Another look downtown. Conway, not going to happen. Here's Jordan coming back out again. Want to do a little bit of a cold stage here for both teams. How you get the 3 look? No. Conway with it. Back out it comes to Atkinson. Good dish underneath. Easy play and nothing happening. Get those stalactites off the rim right now, will you?
That was a pretty nice dish by Atkinson that time. He's making a lot of things happen. Got way into the lane.
Tyler Gibbons with his second foul. Make that with his first foul, rather. So Gibbons with the first foul. It's the first foul for his team in the game, and no good from Jackson Wafer. His first effort there at the free throw line tonight. Don't forget we have the Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. Our AT&T and Capital Region Insurance Agency halftime stats and our Advanced Hoops first half highlights. Both free throws missed there. So now looking to get back into it here, down 6 with 3:49 to go to the half. Berks Catholic. I'll tell you what, Lancaster Catholic has really bottled up this offense.
They play great weak side help on defense.
Look at it, they jump to the ball. As soon as the pass is leaving the hands, they're jumping to the ball. And then they really close out well. Come out and make you have to put the ball on the floor. Down the lane you go, and there's a charge. And again, Blanton right in the middle of the lane there. Good job by Lancaster Catholic with defensively. They got a player down on the floor. And he really turned it. Looks like Andrew Ryan is down there for the moment. Let's see what happened here. Now watch the move. They'll kick it coming right down the lane here. And a good plant. Step in there to take it. See it again here. And it was Atkinson. And Atkinson just stood, and Atkinson's a load, man. If you come into him,
he is a
you're
load.
hitting a wall. So hopefully he's going to turn around. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll come right back here. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Advanced Hoops is offering the 3D guarantee. Charlie Fortney believes the 3 dimensions are game speed shooting with professional instruction, crossover intensity with ball handling whiz Gerald Jarman, and 5-on-5 games building playing experience in competition. These 3 dimensions are needed for well-rounded training.
I'm looking for players that want to take their game to the next dimension. The 3D guarantee is for players who want to work.
To sign up for the 3D guarantee, go to advancedhoops.com.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Archie Smith. Fasten your seatbelt.
To become a top defensive player, you need proper lateral technique. The cone-to-cone lateral slide drill will help a player practice getting quicker. It's important to keep the feet wide while the player is in a sit-down position with the back upright. When sliding back and forth, avoid crossing the feet or bringing feet together. Big focus on short, choppier steps. The lateral cone drill is just one fundamental a player will learn in my class.
The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Statler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jack Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
And one of the worst things you can have, you come down on someone else's foot there and turn that left ankle, Jeff. And Andrew Ryan out of the game, and he went off under his own power, so hopefully they can get him taped back up.
He took it to the hole very strong.
Yeah, he really did. And, of course, Atkinson held his ground there. Atkinson with a good defensive play, stepped right up and met him.
Well, he's got 220 pounds behind that body. That's a man's body out there.
Yeah, he stood right in there and said, so far Atkinson's done a little bit of everything from what I've seen. This guy handles the basketball. He plays great defense. Their whole team plays great defense. And so does Berks Catholic. Berks Catholic is a very heady bunch. Smart team. You can see well coached. Snip Esterly wouldn't expect anything less. Top of the key, rattles in and out. Pulled down by Berks Catholic. They're down by 6 points. It seems like it's been that way for about the last 5 minutes. It hasn't, but that's the feeling you get. So 3 minutes to go here to the half.
I like the feel of this game. It's been very well played. Great defense, both sides.
Nat Akins comes across and tries to jump out there and double and gets called for the foul.
Josiah is not selfish with the ball. He gets the job done and gets in the lane.
Again, nothing going on in the middle really with the basketball. They really stop you down there and clam up. Make it very tough for you to get a shot off. They're very aggressive with their hands there, getting up and bothering you. Here comes Atkinson again. Tried to curl up with the left hand that time. Couldn't quite get his shoulders squared, and quickly out with the basketball comes Berks Catholic. Here's Jordan. Jordan with a pull-up. That's his favorite shot, as you talked about, Jeff, and he buries yet another one. He's got 6 points in the game now.
Oh, get him into 10 feet, and he is sweet.
Very good off the dribble. There's a look from the far side. That's not going to go off the 3. And very quickly you're out. And that problem with missing like that, it becomes the first pass out in a fast break. Tough ball handling there, coming back in the other direction with a little behind the back. And Raker Smith, I think, is the guy who's in there right now. Am I wrong on that? Raker Smith is in there and in for 2.
I think that might be Aiden Sands.
Pull up for a shot. Not a particularly good pull up that time. Maybe a little quick off the hands of Aiken. Berks Catholic coming right back down. Back inside it goes. Aiken's got to watch putting his hands on every time. That's got caught a couple times here so far. 3 guys around him, nowhere to go, and Akins picks it off the other side. They just do a wonderful job on the strong side post.
Well, I think that was a block shot of Roman by Josiah.
Great job by Josiah getting back down there in defensive transition. Here comes Josiah Jordan. Right in the lane, favorite spot, pulls up.
They're paying a lot of attention to Ryan Koch. double teamed almost every time he goes low.
The strong side defense right now for this Lancaster Catholic team is unreal. Watch this in the lane. I mean, they just make it miserable. There's nothing you can do. Good look this time, free one, and they can't get it to go. So it's cold right now on the rim for Berks Catholic. They're back to within 2 points, though. Now 43 seconds to go. Don't forget our Jack Giambalvo halftime report coming up. Yet another three, and that's not going to happen. Berks Catholic gets it back. 30 seconds to go. Do you want to go for one? Let's just go for a shot, go drive it. It gets knocked away there at the moment. Ryan Koch.
Ryan thought he had a wide open lane to the basket. He hasn't seen that too much this game. They're really paying attention to Ryan and Josiah.
Hey, you get a basketball out there, and you're going to make a lot of friends on Lancaster Catholic in a hurry because they get to the basketball about as quickly as they humanly can. They close out so quickly on it. There's a three, not going to happen. Rebound, but a foul over the back with 19.6 seconds to go. And the foul against Berks Catholic, obviously.
Only the 6th foul of the game.
Absolutely. It's been a clean game thus far. What do you do here? 10 seconds. Here we go again. You know, I think you got to get in there a little earlier than this. There's a UCLA cut. Now you got a shot in the corner. You're not looking at it. 2.5 seconds to go. And what happens there is you lose the basketball. You're going to get called for the foul, though, so they put the pressure on the defense at the end. So 2 shots coming up. And stepping in to take those will be Akins. First foul on Ryan Koch.
The 5'7" junior has really been looking for his shot this game.
Akins at the line. First time there tonight, and up and in eventually. That probably took as long to get down as any foul shot all night long. But do a delay game, do a foul shot like that. Clock's not running though. So 3-point lead, and that one does roll out.
He tried it again.
And that is the end of the half, 22-19. Lancaster Catholic leads it here at the half, but Berks Catholic made a good comeback at the end of the second quarter. We head to halftime in our Jack Giambalvo halftime report, and we'll have all that for you right after this. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
High School Sports Live is really excited that in 2021, we're going to bring high school rivalries right in your living room. Eric Brewer from Integrity First Home Buyers is with me. He's a community guy. He stepped up to help make it possible for parents and community members to see high school sports live right in their backyard. Talk about why you're passionate and why you feel like it's a mandate for families in the community to see sports during this time.
As an athlete growing up, some of the fondest memories I had was seeing my parents in the stands, knowing that they were there to support me throughout the week of practice in preparation for games. The biggest moment for me was the opportunity to play in front of my friends and family. As a parent, I've been on the other side now, and I want to be there for my children, specifically for my son. The kids and the student athletes still know that their parents are watching, and then as parents, we can still be there to experience and cheer our kids and our student athletes on, even if it's through the television, because we can't be there personally.
Well, we appreciate that, and we know the viewers at home appreciate you making this possible. Integrity First Home Buyers is not just an overnight operation. You've been around for 15 years. Talk about we can buy your house, the cash, all the features. Talk about those.
Thanks for asking, Charlie. I guess the biggest thing would be when we buy houses, we buy them all cash, as is. We allow people the freedom and flexibility to choose their settlement date, and then there's no fees or commissions. So we've been around for 15 plus years. We are a member, and we do have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
Can you define quick settlement a little bit more? Because some people might need the flexibility of having a settlement happen a little later as compared to right away. Define that a little bit.
So quick solutions allow flexibility with settlements is what I like to use when I describe it. Some people want to have the solution of having their house sold, but the settlement for them might be something that they want to schedule maybe a month, 2 months, or 3 months out in advance. So we always say we provide maximum flexibility to our sellers, which means we can make you an offer on your property and we can settle in as little as 7 days or as long as 7 months, whichever works best for you.
I like the cash feature. However, my favorite is as is. I'm a guy that doesn't want to have to redo the roof or paint the house, and as is appeals to me. Talk to everyone about what as is really is.
So let me tell you about as is. As is means you're selling the property in its current condition with no obligation to make any repairs. So a lot of times people will market and agree to sell their property as is, but you got home inspectors and appraisers and all of these people that come in and may require different repairs for the property in order to get it to settlement. When we buy it as is, there are absolutely no repairs. We'll buy it with a leaky roof, a failed furnace, a bad septic, literally anything that would go wrong with the house, we'll buy it just the way it sits.
Well, we really appreciate your support. You go to ericbuysyourhouse.com and you're going to find out more information about how you can take advantage of a successful business that might be able to help your family in a time of need.
Life does get expensive.
But I feel like a giant. I'm getting quality. And when I look at that bill, I feel like, you know what? That's great.
Yeah.
Teach your children well.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Statler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
They didn't wait for someone else to change the world, and we're not waiting for the world to change education. CCA, pioneers in online education since 2003. Enroll today.
Produce is a staple here in our household. And at Giant, the quality and variety is amazing.
Yeah, it's always fresh.
Teach your children well.
And welcome back to our Jack Giambavo halftime report. Gary Sutton, Jeff Thompson with you here. And it's 22-19 at the half. Lancaster Catholic leading Berks Catholic. And, Jeff, you know, you look at the first half. I really thought that Lancaster Catholic did a great job of distributing the basketball. And I thought Atkinson was at the key of that whole thing.
Well, he was the key. Early, Ross Conway really looked good, but he picked up that second foul, and Atkinson had to take the load over.
On the other side, Josiah Jordan doing a nice job also. The problem is they're not hitting their outside shots, Berks Catholic, and yet they still managed to come back here, and they're within 3 points here at the half, but their shooting percentage from three-point land is really not what you want it to be. Let's take a look right now at our Advanced Hoops first half highlights and take you through that first half and what went on. Both teams playing great defense and playing really well-conceived offense, just not hooking up every time. And here you have it. Right out of the gate, Conway says, I'm ready to shoot, and that was the opening shot of the game, and he buries it. Coming right back again, he takes a look around, says nothing going on, throws it to the far side. And he's got Akins heading to the basket for one of his points here in the first half. And then Josiah Jordan dumps it off so nicely.
To his partner, Ryan Koch.
And Ryan Koch got a lot of attention paid to him in the first half. There's Conway again at the top of the key. And here comes Atkinson, who can pull up. He showed us a lot in the first half. Just everything under control for Atkinson.
Atkinson and Koch really have good triggers.
There's the pull-up again from Conway in the corner. 9 points in the first half, and they got a little bit of foul trouble. Jordan dishes it out again and finds his man right along the baseline, that being Tyler Gibbons. Here's Jordan again. You can see what he does. Just so good. Makes a little move right here, pulls up in the lane, and under control. Beautiful shot by Jordan. Josiah Jordan.
Through the legs crossover.
Here comes Akins. Akins takes it the length of the court. Make that Roman, rather. Takes it the length of the court and puts it home. Devin Roman. And then here again, look at Jordan. Little spin right there in the lane. Under control. Faces up, gets a shoulder square, puts it down. And those are your Advanced Hoops first half highlights and our AT&T and Capital Region Insurance Agency halftime stats. Jeff, what are you looking at there that really stands out to you?
Well, first of all, a very clean first half, and the turnovers that Lancaster Catholic had are offset by the fact that they out-rebounded the Saints by a little bit, and that's why we have a close game. I think the only real difference is that Lancaster Catholic hit a couple threes.
Yeah, 4 threes, so they're 12-0 in that category right now. Rebounding, they're out rebounding the Saints, and that provides for that little glimmer. Not shooting it particularly well from the free throw line is Lancaster Catholic, 1 out of 4. And on the other side, the Saints having a tough time penetrating and getting many shots on the glass, only 1 out of 2 there. Points off turnovers, a couple points for the Saints off that, and that's about it. So 4 turnovers to 1, a clean game thus far, a close game, and 22-19 here at the half. So if you're Joe Clauses, you're going into the locker room, what are you saying to your Lancaster Catholic Chargers right away? What changes would you be making?
Well, you still have to pay attention to Josiah Jordan and his running mate, Ryan Koch. And if they do a good job of that and stay out of foul trouble, I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, they're running their offense pretty well. Atkinson seems to have his hand on the control pretty good. On the other side, you got Snip Esterly. He's been through a few wars over the years. What's he telling his kids here as he gets ready for the second half?
Well, I think he's got to be pleased with the first half. They played a really clean first half. They didn't hit any outside shots. If they stick a couple threes, it's got to come from somewhere, but if they can stick a couple threes, they can win this game.
Yeah, it seems like they didn't really get a lot of good looks. Good defense by Lancaster Catholic caused that, and Lancaster Catholic shutting down the middle. So they're saying basically to this Berks Catholic team, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us from downtown, and we'll see if they can heat that shot up a little bit the second half. We'll take a break. We'll come back to the third quarter, all here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Hoffman Ford wants to trade keys with you. That's right. Give us the keys to your current vehicle, and we'll get you into a brand new Ford with great offers, like up to $13,500 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 XLT 4x4, or 1.9% financing up to 60 months, plus $9,000 off MSRP. And get top dollar for all trades, no matter what it is. Let's trade keys at Hoffman Ford.
Hoffman has it. Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
At OSS Health, we offer orthopedic care you can trust. Award-winning for quality and safety, OSS Health will get you back to reaching. Swinging. Rocking. And trailblazing. Keep following your passions. We'll help.
The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 9 great franchises in 4 locations. Buick GMC, Hyundai, Mazda, Statler Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Genesis of York, and Giambavo Hyundai of Hanover. The Giambavo family dealerships. Over 30 million in new and pre-owned inventory. With a reputation for quality service after the sale. Giambavo is proud to serve your community. Find out why. The Jet Giambavo family of dealerships. 4 great locations. Online at giambavo.com.
And welcome back to Lancaster Catholic High School, the shootout today. And we're ready for the second half here, start of the third quarter on High School Sports Live TV, as Berks Catholic will get the chance to tie it up here. See what kind of changes they made here in the second half. Set up the step to screen on Jordan. They're going to try to prove they can hit that outside shot, and they still haven't been able to. And every time they do that, Lancaster Catholic takes a step back toward the lane, and coming down the court, making them pay on the other end quickly with the quick bucket is number 34, Jason Wexforth. He's got 4 points tonight, and very easy off the missed shot. So quickly a 5-point lead here to start the second half now for Lancaster Catholic. And they're double teaming Josiah Jordan. They want to get the ball to his hand. Again, another outside shot, another miss. And the putback foul, though, on Lancaster Catholic. And the foul's going to be on Wexforth. Should be his first foul of the game. So a good job of getting up with the glass that time by Aiden Sands, who has 2 points tonight. Misses this one from the free throw line. Only the third time to the line tonight for Berks Catholic, and they missed both of them. So big opportunities missed there, and Lancaster Catholic now a chance to build in that 5-point lead.
A shame for Aiden. He had great offensive rebounding position.
Free throws so important. Getting up near that 70% good backdoor, and he pays on the other end of Wexforth again. A great job of moving without the basketball. And all of a sudden, Wexforth's become a big part of the offense here. He's got both buckets to start second half. It has a chance to make it 5 points as he steps to the line. So far tonight, he's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Let's see if he can change his luck here. And in and out again.
That was a really nice pass. I think that was by Ross Conway, wasn't it?
So back it comes here. Desperately need for an outside shot to go because Lancaster Catholic is not letting them not going to let them get down the lane. Just have said, you know, you can do anything else you want to, but you're not coming down the lane. This time they do. This time Jordan finds a way to get it up. Another offensive rebound. Yet another offensive rebound will not go. 3 shots, and they are turned away again. And that's been the problem all night long, not being able to finalize on those second and third effort shots. And here they come right back at you, Lancaster Catholic. And a foul's going to be called against Berks Catholic.
That might have been a frustration foul by Ryan Koch. He missed a couple peeps at the other end, and he just kind of pushed him over.
So the foul is going to be called against Ryan Koch. That's going to be his second, team second of the second half. Here's Atkinson looking things over, and right here's where he can pull up on you. Atkinson thought he had Wexworth heading down the lane, and he did, but just a tough pass. So the 5th turnover of the game now against Lancaster Catholic. The other end, good touch-off pass there. Beautiful play. Berks Catholic is in for 2.
That was really interesting because they paid so much attention to Josiah, they were able to beat the press handily.
There's Atkinson. Atkinson just looking to dump it off, and a backdoor there. Tough pass. Going to stay with Lancaster Catholic underneath.
That was a high-risk pass for sure by Atkinson.
Atkinson just trying to hook up right now. He's not even looking to shoot. He's just trying to find a guy along the baseline somewhere. Conway back into the game now. Finds Atkinson near corner. There's Conway again. He started the game hot, had 3 threes, and that went off the front of the iron. Berks Catholic. Jordan looks things over.
You're going to have their second turnover.
Yep, you're going to get only the second turnover of the game now for Berks Catholic. A little bit of a shuffle there before he made the move. So 26-21 here, beginning of the 3rd quarter.
You notice Ross Conway will set a screen, and the man will come off that screen, and he'll jump out for a shot almost every time.
Great shape up. Love to see a guy can shape up off the screen. Down the lane we go, and is it going to count? Coming down the lane that time was Akins. Will not get the point. I don't believe, maybe he did.
He's saying and one.
And one. So Akins gets the point here. He's got 5 of them. He has a chance to make it 6 right now. And Snip Esterly doesn't like the call. You can see it right there. Snip Esterly, a state championship coach back in 2005 with Reading Central Catholic.
He called hand in the cookie jar, and I don't think he liked that time.
And the shot is up and good, so make it 28-21 now. And 6 points in the game now for Akins. Here Akins, solid game here tonight. Long look corner again, nothing home. You got to start to hook up on some of those. You're going to take them.
They're 0 for the evening, aren't they?
0 for the evening. They do not have a 3 yet in this game. While Lancaster Catholic has 4 of them. Look at that 2-man game. There's Wexworth again, and Wexworth not able to get it. Offensive rebound, though. And they're going to say turnover again for Lancaster Catholic over on the far side of the floor. So that's 5 in the game now for the Crusaders, only 2 on the night for the Saints. Strong move on the baseline again. Not a good finish, though. And again, Lancaster Catholic just will not let you get in and have an unmolested kind of shot. Downtown it goes. Not going to happen.
Brian Koch says, I'm not shooting another 3. I'm going to the hole. But you're right. There are too many people surrounding the basket.
So they contest everything at the basket. Really like what they do there. So out of the game goes Akins. Carrying 2 fouls with him. 28-21, Lancaster Catholic leads it. Bowman is back in now.
There you go.
And finally it's hit. And he knocked that one down.
Jake Miller.
So Jack Miller into the game there with his first three of the night and the first three for Berks Catholic, and they've closed it now to 4 points.
Another 10th grader.
Look up and down the line. By the way, Berks Catholic has no seniors. Their oldest player is a junior. I mean, they have a number of juniors, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 juniors, and the rest are all 10th graders, 5 10th graders. And here is Berks Catholic now. Young kids learning how to play together. Finally, all of a sudden, things are lighting up here as it's knocked down this time by Aiden Sands. He gets a three, so back-to-back praise. And they're on the board, and they're back to within one now as Berks Catholic. And we said if they start to hit those, it could be a huge difference in this game, and obviously is right now as they've gotten right back in the ballgame. Here goes Conway. Good move to the basket and gets fouled at the end. Foul's going to be on Aiden Sands, his first. Be the team third here, make the team third of the second half.
Well, Ross pump faked his three, which he can shoot on a dime, and then danced into the basket with a strong move.
Here's Conway. Good stroke. And Conway with his 10th point. That's the first shot he's had, or first bucket he's had via the foul shot in the night. Second shot is up. That one in and out. So a 2-point lead now. That's Josiah Jordan trying to get his team even or on top for the first time this evening. Here's what I think you have to do a little bit more. Get a little bit more moving the basketball from side to side before you take those threes. Jordan with the pull-up. Jordan buries it. He's got a tied-up game here as Josiah Jordan now with 8 points tonight. Again, off the dribble with that nice little medium-range jump shot you like so much, Jeff.
I call it automatic. When he shoots at that range, you might as well just put 2 in the book.
Good motion here. Here's Atkinson. Atkinson has not looked to score much, and all of a sudden Atkinson says, hey, it's time for me to step in here. And Devin Atkinson now with his 9th point of the evening.
It's tough to stop that train.
Tell you what, and he's so under control. I mean, nothing is done rashly for him. And his counterpart, Jordan, playing a great game as well. Drive down inside, foul called. And it looks like Tyler Gibbons doing it, and Atkinson's going to get nailed for the foul. And for Atkinson, that's going to be foul number 1 tonight. His first, team second.
Well, that's the good news. No one's in foul trouble on either team.
No, not at all. I just saw Tyler Gibbons trying to make something happen. So Gibbons at the line. And Gibbons hooks it up. He is 2 of 3 there so far tonight. And one more, and he has his team tied back up again. Tyler Gibbons, a 6'3" junior.
He's an elder statesman on that team.
Yeah, I know. What's going on? You're going to have fun this season if you're Snip Esterly watching these kids grow up before your eyes. Five seniors on the other side for Lancaster Catholic as Gibbons eyes it up here. And Gibbons, this one not going to go. Rebound, put back nicely by Aiden Sands, who's become a huge force here in the second half. He's got 7 points. And all of a sudden, a lead for Berks Catholic. First lead they've had this game. Lancaster Catholic a little quick taking it from the outside, and quickly Berks Catholic on the other end. 2:03 to go, and a layup. And things a little awry right now as Ryan Koch gets open running down the floor. And a timeout called very quickly by Joe Clauses. Will take one as well. 34-31, new sheriff in town with 1:59 to go in the third on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
At OSS Health, we offer orthopedic care you can trust. Award-winning for quality and safety, OSS Health will get you back to reaching. Swinging, rocking, and trailblazing. Keep following your passions. We'll help.
And there you see Joe Clauses over there talking to Lancaster Catholic. They had a little bit of a lead, and all of a sudden Berks Catholic hit those 2 threes and it was like the light went off on their offense. And as we said at halftime, once they started those threes, the defense gets loosened up a little bit, Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, it becomes the Catholic shootout as it was billed.
And right now, Smith Esterly's got to be pleased with what he's seeing from his young team as they're starting to all of a sudden find that outside shot, which is exactly what they were missing in the first half.
Let's see the response from Lancaster Catholic. They got some big kids, and they can get to that basket.
And notice what they're doing here. Atkinson's going to get the ball in the middle. Let's see if they got a set piece coming out of this. They go in that 5-man motion right away. They're going to look to try to get something off a back screen or a back cut. Or how about a three at the top, and that three does not go. So all of a sudden they've switched roles. The threes that weren't going for Berks Catholic are going, and on the other side, not so much for Lancaster Catholic.
And I love that rebound by Josiah Jordan. Boy, what a nice snatch that was.
1:27 to go here in the third quarter. Good double team. The ball's going to go out of bounds, but they're double teaming on Jordan on the side, make him give up the basketball. And you can see Smith Esterly saying, don't bring it to the side. They're going to double team you every time.
I thought he might get his first turnover, but I think it was off to Lancaster Catholic.
Yeah, still only 2 turnovers in the game for this club. They played really solid basketball, handling the ball here tonight, has Berks Catholic. That's the pull up.
Nice pass.
Interior passing, and again, another missed shot in at point blank by number 13, Tyler Gibbons. Here comes Atkinson again. And Atkinson just kind of senses they need him right now to score. And Atkinson says, I'll take it to the basket. Thank you very much. He's got 11 points.
What you call that, a bull in the china shop?
I call it savvy. I just call it knowing when you have to change your role. And now Lancaster got it down by 1, 34-33. Here's the Saints. Just dishing it off, looking the other way, and looks like you'll get a moving screen here.
I think Ryan had started dribbling before his feet were moving too much before he really had control of his dribble.
So instead it's going to be a turnover, and that's turnover number 3 against Berks Catholic. Now a chance to go back on top here for Lancaster Catholic, and Atkinson looking more like a scorer now. Earlier we were watching him passing off to people who were cutting. Now he's trying to set up one-on-one. You can see it right here. They're trying to stretch out that defense a little bit more, create a little bit more of a lane where you can drive at somebody, create a one-on-one game.
Isolation is the name of the game right now for Lancaster Catholic.
And doing it, of course, at the end of the quarter here, they're trying to get one shot. So look for Atkinson to be the guy to either take it or dish it. Here he goes. Atkinson moving down the lane, and he's going to take it. And he gets fouled, and that's exactly what they did. They isolated one-on-one, and Atkinson takes it to the rack and draws the foul. Good heady play. Look at him here. He pulls back, creates space, and then takes Aiden Sands to the rack and ends up getting a foul from Tyler Gibbons. And for Gibbons, that's his 3rd foul. So that's a big foul in this game. So here is the aforesaid Mr. Atkinson. First time to the free throw line tonight and rattles it home. Devin Atkinson, 12 points here this evening. There you have it. The end of the third quarter, and we're right where we started. It's 34-34. We're all tied up. Let's play one quarter for a win. What do you say? All here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Groff Tractor is your full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction and many other leading brands, serving the total sales, rentals, parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor, featuring Case Construction, paves the way for your project from start to finish. With 6 locations, Groff Tractor is always nearby your equipment needs. Groff Tractor also offers scheduled maintenance along with 24/7 emergency service. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance.
And welcome back to Lancaster Catholic High School. What a good game we've got before you here. Both teams playing very well. Great defense Both teams trying to kind of get into a nice move offensively. They've run a lot of good offensive stuff tonight. Jeff Thompson, let's play one quarter for a W. What do you say?
This is great. This is good basketball. Early season, good, really solid basketball.
There's a 1-4 high. They run a little UCLA cut, and then they're looking to run kind of a pick and roll, looking to the baseline. And Jack Engel into the game here. Was that Jack Engel for the moment that we just saw in? Yeah, Jack Engel wearing number 0. First time in tonight, a 5'9" junior guard.
Open to getting a scorebook right away.
You got to sweat first. Isn't that what Al McGuire used to say? You got to get a little sweat on you before you score. Atkinson on the downscreen. Man, Atkinson just rock solid there tonight. Another great shot, and everything is just done smoothly, isn't it?
He's got a lot of passion going, too, right now. He's hitting his shot.
14 points in the game, Jeff. And back up by 2 goes Lancaster Catholic. Ball dribbled off the foot, out of bounds. Will stay with the Saints.
This has been a total Atkinson turnaround.
And you know what's funny? He was the distributor for the early part of the third quarter and late second quarter, and all of a sudden he says, hey, it's time for me to score.
Coach Atkinson, really.
So there's your extension on the floor, knowing what to do in what moment. That's what you love to have. You have a good point guard out there. There's a double team. And the foul, you can't reach in on the double team, and that's exactly what Wexworth did, or Wayforth rather did. Jackson Wayforth with a foul. Should be his second.
That's only their third team foul, but you're right. They closed that trap pretty well. And
yeah, you always say knees together, hands straight up, and then right there he'll
too many hands.
Yep. And another foul is going to be called here against Wayforth. So he's got 3 fouls. This has not been a happy time in this particular possession. 3 fouls on him. 4 team fouls against Lancaster Catholic. So at the line, it's good from Ryan Koch, who has not seen a lot of free shots tonight. Got 5 points in this one.
He's been working for his 5.
Only a sophomore. Second shot up, easy down. And back to a tie we go, 36-36. Atkinson's got the basketball. Don't forget our Giant Foods post-game report after all this is over. There's Wayforth. Atkinson again, wide open top of the key. Hits nothing. And we'll go the other direction.
Ryan Koch took a shot there on that screen.
Did he ever? Yeah, he was down. So Akins back on Jordan now. Akins back in the game. Here comes Jordan, and Jordan's off his foot, and it's going to be a call on Akins. And again, Akins with the hands on the body. You can't do it. And for Akins, that's going to be foul number 3.
At some point, you would realize that Josiah just not going to give the ball up.
They have Akins only for 2 fouls now, so I'll stand corrected on that. Akins with 2 fouls officially on the board. Movement of the basketball. And that's been one of the other things I think they've really done. They've moved the basketball more before they've taken the shot here, gotten themselves into better rhythm as far as stepping in. The foul call against Jack Engel, who's into the game now, his first. I'll check it. Now they're going to say Akins again, and it's going to be Akins with his 3rd foul.
And after that foul, now both teams are in the bonus, so foul shooting could play a role in who wins this game.
Absolutely. So Jordan thought he was going to go to the line. Instead, they're going to inbound it. 1 more before you go to the line, at least for the one-on-one. Jordan, they're trying to double team him. Look at Jordan, great move. Probably should have taken the shot there, instead dished it off or had it knocked away. You know, sometimes you can look too much to distribute if you're a point guard. And you need to have a little bit of what we used to call the pig in you, where you want to finish.
And he can shoot.
And he can shoot. And that's his game, off the dribble. So, you know, you want, to me, I'd be saying, you take that shot. Don't dish it out. You're close to the basket. Finish it out. They're trying to double team him every time. He's running away from the double team, and then he's getting good shots like that. And there he is. Ran away from the double team.
The way he slices through the lane is incredible.
He's got 12 points now in the game, and a 2-point lead here for Berks. Both point guards have taken over this game. Wayforth. Atkinson to Wayforth after the pick and roll, and Wayforth up and in, and it's good, and they have a chance for a 3-point play here for Jackson Wayforth.
And give the assist to Devin Atkinson.
See what Atkinson did there off the pick and roll. He stepped back a step, gave him one more step to go down the lane, and then gave him the easy pass so he didn't have to dribble and put it. Watch this. Come right off the dribble. Here he comes. There's the screen. Now watch him. He steps back one step, fakes the shot, and gets Wayforth wide open.
Textbook.
Really was. Perfect way to run the pick and roll. And Wayforth finishes it off with a good three-point play. He's got 9 points, and back up by 1 goes Lancaster Catholic. We're back and forth here in the fourth quarter as we rumble down the stretch. Get it back in the hands of that guy. He's creating all kinds of things right now with Jordan. Josiah Jordan, only a sophomore, plays like a senior. Back to Miller. Lancaster Catholic really swarming right now. Hard move across. Long move to the basket. Up and in by Tyler Givens.
And Givens switched it from the right to the left.
10 points for Givens in this game, and back up by 1 now for Berks Catholic as we continue to change leads here. You gotta love it. And he's there. Atkinson.
Superman. Call him Superman. That's a Superman drill. You shoot from one side and you get it on the other.
He's playing like Superman right now as Atkinson. 16 points in the game. 41-40. Good patience now. You're seeing both teams working the basketball. Nobody's taking a bad shot. Everybody's valuing a possession here. You got to love it, Jack.
It's been clean all game.
Jeff Thompson here and just enjoying. It's this kind of basketball you just sit back and love if you're a purist. And downtown, this one did not go. It was a good shot, rattled in and out by Aiden Sands, who hit one earlier. And Snip Esterly sits back in that universal sign of exasperation after a good possession and you didn't finish it off.
But Coach, I thought I had it.
16 points for this guy, Atkinson. He's pulling up again, and this one will not go. And out of bounds off Lancaster Catholic, so the ball belongs to Berks Catholic and a chance to take the lead again. You're going to get a timeout on the floor. It's 41-40, 4:06 to go in this one on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Duke McCamey, our post-training expert.
One of the key moves I teach young players is the drop step. It's important to establish position first with both feet in the neutral position. Align players to choose either pivot foot, depending on the defense's position. Once you secure the ball, using a power dribble, drop step toward the basket with 2 hands to seal the defender. This will help a young player finish with great balance.
The drop step is just one move a young player will learn in my post class.
Team Pennsylvania AAU basketball is centrally located in the Harrisburg area, home of our state capital. Team Pennsylvania AAU is the largest, most successful AAU program in central Pennsylvania. While 2020 was certainly a challenge, Team Pennsylvania remained committed to helping its top showcase players land college scholarships. They've once again shown that they are the premier program for anyone looking to compete at the next level. This upcoming February, they'll be holding their 2021 spring AAU tryouts. Team Pennsylvania is a program you can count on, so register today at teampahoops.com or call 717-657-2620 for an opportunity to compete at the highest level in 2021. Back on the floor here, 41-40, still Lancaster Catholic with the lead and looking to try to make a go of it. And you saw driving was Akins that time. Tough shot, but he drew the foul. So Akins will head to the line here for Lancaster Catholic, and the foul, the third one of the game now. Make that second one against Jack Miller. You could see tough shot there. And boy, if you're a coach, you're looking at Jack Miller and say, don't bail him out. That was a tough shot he had right there, right?
And Jack's already saying, I don't know what I did.
Yep, and Akins at the line and Pryor's at home, does Akins. He's 2 out of 3 from the line tonight. Got 7 points in this one and looking to get 8 right here. Akins is one of those guys you kind of forget about on the floor sometimes, but he gets a lot done out there. This one off the iron and taken by Berks Catholic. So a 2-point lead for Lancaster Catholic, 3:36 to go in this one. Thoroughly have enjoyed this basketball game tonight. 2 well-coached teams and just, it has a kind of a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
It is. It's late season.
Koch kicks it off. And a nice shot. Good, solid possession that time, and they found Givens right in rhythm, and Givens with yet another bucket here this evening. 12 points now in the game for Givens.
He's having a tremendous game.
There you have it, downtown. Not going to happen this time for Roman. And so a chance to take the lead for Berks Catholic on this possession. So trading possession for possession, you really have to value the possessions right now.
And Josiah dared him to shoot that ball. I don't think he wanted to get Atkinson to have the ball and let Atkinson have it.
Both teams have done a pretty good job. And you get the ball in the hands of Atkinson, there you go. But the turnover made here, only the 4th turnover of the game for Berks Catholic. Up on the other end, it goes up in the air. You don't leave your feet inside the foul line. You're going to get called for a charge every time. And there it is as Jordan takes the charge.
Josiah Jordan doing everything.
Just standing his ground. We saw Atkinson do it earlier, his counterpart. Take a look here.
Winning basketball. That's called winning basketball.
Cannot go up in the air, and Jordan out there just far enough to draw the charge and the foul against Conway, and that's going to be his 3rd foul of the evening. A huge possession here. 42-42, under 2.5 to play. Jordan trying to make a move. Got the free shot. Not going to go as Aiden Sands can't hit it, and now turn goes to the other side. Atkinson with a backdoor pass. What a great pass from Atkinson. And in for the easy layup again is going to be Akins for 2. Give 2 in your heart to Atkinson. A 2-point lead, 44-42. 2:07 left in this one. Don't you go away. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
It's the night of the point guard here at Lancaster Catholic as that young man, Mr. Atkinson, Devin Atkinson, has shown off. On the other side, though, his partner, Mr. Jordan, with the ball right now, has done the equal job of distributing and making big points. Here we come down the stretch, under 2 minutes to play, a 2-point lead for Lancaster Catholic. Big possession here, obviously, for Berks.
No hurry, no hurry.
We'll post up Koch. Koch's going to step back out. He doesn't like the feeling he had right there and get it back in the hands of that young man. Good things happen when he has it. Jordan. Josiah Jordan, a sophomore. Jordan far side. Look at the ball side to side here, looking for a good shot. Here comes Givens in the lane. Givens rattles it down. A huge shot for Tyler Givens, who has been dynamite here tonight as well. This time off the dribble for him. 12 points per game now for Givens. Tied up, 1:22 to go. Lancaster Catholic's turn.
I didn't see Givens taking that shot, but he has ice water in his veins.
Well, they want to get the ball back in the hands of this young man, Mr. Atkinson. He's the one that makes it go here down the stretch. Watch that. He's been looking to score. This time kicks it out, has a 3 look, deep, not going to go. Berks Catholic has it back with 1:03 to go in a tie game. And now Jordan to make some choices. 57 seconds to go, under a minute to play. You don't want to foul. Back it comes. Givens, and it's going to be a timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 44-44. 52 seconds left for this one on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3.
They didn't wait for someone else to change the world, and we're not waiting for the world to change education. CCA, pioneers in online education since 2003. Enroll today.
And welcome back to Lancaster Catholic. And hey, there's not a whole lot of fans, but they're interested. One guy's been kind of slouched there the whole night, but he's been very comfortable.
I feel sad that there aren't high school fans at the game.
Oh my God.
It's quite a game.
Well, and if you're not in the gym tonight, you can be right here with us on High School Sports Live TV, where we are having fun bringing this one on home. So let's see what Snip Esterly came up with for his team. He gets it back in the hands of Jordan. That's no surprise. 44-44, 45 seconds to go. You take the first good shot you see. Is that what you're looking for? Do you have a set piece here you're looking for? Givens has been hot here in the second half. Into the post it comes, taken away by who else? Atkinson And they're saying Atkinson dribbled it on the baseline after he took it away, but what a great piece of defense.
Well, Jack got trapped in the corner. That was too bad.
Is there anything else that Atkinson can do tonight? Take a look here. What he said was you grabbed it, you dribbled it on the line. I don't think so. It looked from our angle there, from our camera angle, like he didn't do it, but the official had to stick with his call. Here's Jordan now, 23 seconds to go. The closer it gets to the end, the more pressure goes in the defense here.
I like Jordan with the ball at this point in the game.
Yep. Now gets tipped away at the last moment. Stays in
What
bounds.
a save by Koch.
12 seconds to go.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
You've got a foul called on Akins. Put the hands on him. And how many times we said that you don't put your hands on him? You got to keep him off, especially at this juncture of the game.
It's Jake Miller time now.
Jack Miller, actually.
Jack Miller.
Jack Miller played a good bit the second half here at the line. You know he's going to make these, don't you?
He's a shooter.
Yeah.
That's why he's in the game.
Jack Miller steps in, makes the first one like it was nothing. And Jack says, I'm ready to make the second one here. He's got 4 points tonight. And rattles that one home. You knew he was going to make both those. And Snip Esther says, I want a timeout with 12.3 seconds to go. We'll take one, too. 46-44. Berks Catholic trying to pull the upset tonight on Lancaster Catholic's home court in High School Sports Live.
Today's Advanced Hoops tip will feature Gerald Jarman, former Division I point guard from the University of Richmond.
The figure 8 cone dribbling drill is a great drill to teach players how to cross over right and left as they go around the cones in a figure 8 pattern. This also teaches a player to hook the ball right and left as they go around the cone. These skills in a game speed motion will help a player develop control and speed in the open court. The most effective way to execute this drill is to time them in 30-second intervals so they push themselves at a fast pace. This is a key drill I teach my players in my class.
So Snip Esther called a timeout. Let's see what he does. I think defensively, he's going to pick them up full court and at least shadow and keep them in front. Obviously, Lancaster Catholic wants the ball in the hands of Atkinson. Really strange foul there by Akins. You want to be aggressive, but not so much so to commit a foul 30 feet from the basket. Now they're going to call timeout to get the ball to half court.
They don't necessarily need a 3. They just need a 2 and keep the game alive.
9.1 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here as we go into the huddle of Joe Klazis, and what's he going to set up right here? You got to think Atkinson's involved with it in some way, shape, or form.
He's made 3 really nice passes in the last few possessions. They've got good shooters. They got to try to finish low, though.
Seems like you'd want to have an option where you get Atkinson the ball, penetrate with the idea of scoring at the front of the iron, or kick it maybe to Conway, towing up outside for maybe the game-winning 3. But you got to get something going to the basket, first of all, and that means Atkinson's got to be handling the basketball here. On the other side, if you're Snip Esterly, you know who's going to get the ball. You maybe want to double team right away on him and say anybody else can shoot it, but not him.
I'd take a chance. I'd take a chance if I was Berks Catholic on that, just that.
So here we go. First of all, you got to get the ball in the hands of your ball handler, and that's job number 1. 9 seconds to go, and here's where you really got to be thinking about it now. And Akins has it. They want to get it, I think. There's Conway. He takes it. It's not going to go. Ball's loose. Back up it goes. Not going to go again. And do we have a foul called? Yes, we do. And Snip Esterly is incensed. 0.6 seconds to go, and at the line is Roman, who has not been there tonight. And he's going to get 2 shots. And they're going to call timeout. Esterly's going to ice him here. And we'll stay right here. 0.6 seconds to go. And how many times have we been in this kind of huddle, Jeff Thompson, where you're Joe Klazis, and the first thing you do is you don't talk to Roman, okay? And you say to the other players, after he makes these 2, make sure we don't foul, and let's get this thing to overtime. Isn't that what he's saying?
It's all confidence right now for Roman. Yeah. And he's got to see how he can build confidence in him because he's the only chance they have right now.
Yep. And he's looking at him saying, when you make these 2 now, we're going to go down. And you don't even talk about the possibility of missing. And Snip Esterly is hoping against hope here that one of these gets missed. The other thing is, with 0.6 seconds to go, if it does miss, you get an offensive rebound, you still have a chance to put it back in. So they still have time to take a real shot with 0.6. If it was 0.3, it'd have to be a tip. The Roman's first shot is up, and he misses. So now you've got to have the automatic try at the miss, and you've got to somehow grab it and put it back. So that's where you are. And again, another timeout, and you know what this is about. This is about automatic misses. Stipp Esterly on the other side is going to go in his huddle and say, everybody has got to box out. You'll see him say, everybody's got to box out big right here because they're going to have a flat shot. See what he's doing? The box out to everybody. First thing he did was stand in there. He said, they're going to throw it flat. You've got to get in there. And, of course, the ball does not become live until it gets up on that rim. So
that was good checkout position by
great
Stipp,
checkout. He showed it good and wide and low. He wants his team to be good and wide and low. Here, nobody. He doesn't want to see a white shirt anywhere inside. And the other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to draw a foul here in any way, shape, or form. So let's see what happens. There's the miss. And Berks Catholic has it. And Berks Catholic with 2 wins tonight at Lancaster Catholic with the girls and with the boys, 46-44. And you can see everybody put their hands up. They're not going to slap hands, but good sportsmanship here. 46-44 as the Saints come marching in with a big win at Lancaster Catholic tonight. We'll take a break. We'll come right back for our Giant Foods post-game report right after this.
They didn't wait for someone else to change the world, and we're not waiting for the world to change education. CCA, pioneers in online education since 2003. Enroll today.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Capital Region Insurance Agency, 717-731-1142.
Erie Insurance. Hoffman Ford wants to trade keys with you. That's right. Give us the keys to your current vehicle, and we'll get you into a brand new Ford with great offers, like up to $13,500 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 XLT 4x4, or 1.9% financing up to 60 months, plus $9,000 off MSRP. And get top dollar for all trades, no matter what it is. Let's trade keys at Hoffman Ford.
Hoffman has it.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
They didn't wait for someone else to change the world, and we're not waiting for the world to change education. CCA, pioneers in online education since 2003. Enroll today.
Welcome back to our Giant Foods post-game report. 46-44. Berks Catholic comes back and wins it. They were down by 3 at the half. Looked like they were leaving the building there for a while as 2 buckets coming out the second half put them down by, 7 points? And all of a sudden they hit 2 threes in a row, and that seemed to change the whole thing around, Jeff Thompson. And Berks Catholic going on to win a really good game here tonight, a grinder, 46-44 here at Lancaster Catholic's gym. What did you see in this one?
Well, first of all, what a game.
Oh.
That was a pleasure to call. The point guard on Berks Catholic, Josiah Jordan, no turnovers for the entire game. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how you go through a whole game with that happening. Secondly, Devin Atkinson, did he answer the bell or what?
Had 2 turnovers for the whole game. For all he handled it, had 16 points. He had some help from his friends with Conway with 9 and also Akins with 9. But I got to tell you, Atkinson played a stupendous game. And it was a battle of the 2 point guards here tonight, really showing you when to score, when to distribute, controlling the offense. And I thought after they hit the 2 threes for Berks Catholic, they really started to move the ball side to side, get better shots. They got into a rhythm, and you saw those young kids kind of grow up there in front of you tonight. And so let's take a look, first of all, at our Capital Region Insurance Agency play of the game. And I can't wait to see what Chad Edwards dials up here for us. There were a lot of plays in this game tonight that would give you pause. But here you go. Straight ahead, unselfish basketball, and in for the easy layup with number 5, Ryan Koch. Take a look at this. This is how you get the ball ahead and just smooth it home. One of the few big transition buckets they got tonight, and one of the few uncontested buckets they got tonight for Berks Catholic. It was tough the first half. They were having a tough time trying to move their offense, move it side to side, loosen up the defense. The second half, by moving the basketball side to side, they loosened the whole thing up, Jeff, and started to get some good shots. And one of the reasons tonight was this young man, number 4, a sophomore, Josiah Jordan. We heard about him, heard he was pretty good, had some nice potential. Hey, potential showed up and became kinetic tonight. Josiah Jordan with 10 points, but more importantly, what he did with his offense. Take a look. You talked about at the beginning of the game how well he comes off the dribble, Jeff, and I don't think he missed a shot tonight off the dribble. He might have missed one all evening.
He's got to be dribbling the ball 24 hours a day. With the way he handles the ball,
where he gets it off the handoff, pulls up, but he's always looking around. The headlights are always up, looking for a potential for a pass. Unselfish. Here he is on the baseline. Shows the ball, comes up, steps inside the line, another medium-range jump shot, and back up, ready to play defense again.
He's my point guard.
Oh, gotta love the way he plays, and there he is. Little turnaround play in the lane, puts it down. He was our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight, Josiah Jordan. And, you know, having Jordan be a player of the game, it's happened before in this country. And Josiah says, hey, maybe it's the first of many in his young career. Well, we want to thank Chad Edwards tonight and all the great Invicta crew. They've been over there all day long in that Lancaster Catholic gym. And, of course, Chad with all the great pictures here tonight and the replays. We really appreciate all of what they've done. Thanks to you for watching all day long for this Lancaster Catholic shootout. It's been a lot of fun. And thanks to my partner here, Jeff Thompson. Always great to have the coach's insights on what's going on. I'm Gary Sutton. Again, your win tonight for Berks Catholic, 46-44, as the Saints are heading home with a big victory on to Berks County. And, of course, for Catholic, still an awful lot of potential and a lot going on for the defending district champions. They're going to have a good season as well. Thanks to all of you, and thanks to these kids tonight for being able to play basketball during this tough time of COVID. Hey, we'll have a lot more coming your way on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.3. Have a great evening, everyone, and thank you so much for watching.
I'm excited. These are my favorite interviews here at OSS Health with the doctors, and today is Dr. Scott King. He's an orthopedic surgeon here. He's going to talk to us and answer questions about ACL injuries. Boy, Saquon Barkley just had an ACL injury. It's in the news. It's happening at the highest level. But what's on our heart at High School Sports Live is educating you parents and you kids on how to actually possibly prevent ACL injuries. Dr. Scott King, is it possible for a student athlete to be able to prevent these injuries working with a coach, a therapist, or even their parents giving a set of directions?
It's certainly possible to lower your risk of ACL injuries. It's difficult to prevent, but there are certain things that you can do to lower your risk of ACL injuries, and that's at any age level, like from youth, 11, 12-year-olds, even up to patients that are 30 or 40 years old.
Are there certain type of exercises, or there certain types of strength training recommendations for one of these patients that you guys have here? Do you guys recommend a place they go? Just talk about where the prevention can happen.
Yes, there's definitely exercises that you can do to lower your risk of sustaining an ACL injury. Most athletes will do a ton of quad strengthening involving squats, the typical exercises that most people do in the weight room. But the problem with that is when you do all of those quad strengthening exercises, you become quad dominant, and especially in females, that can put you at risk for an imbalance in your quad and your hip and your lower extremity, where you develop weakness in the glute and the back of your thigh.
Coaches have naturally had more and more players at every level getting ACL injuries. If you could recommend to a coach out there
on some things that they could do in their practice, or even parents who are, have that individual swimmer or gymnast or whatever out there that are coaching them in individual sports like tennis or whatnot. What would you recommend on some things that they can do in their practices that could help be more preventative?
There's a lot of different resources out there to get these specific exercises that are going to focus on that glute strengthening, hamstring strengthening, flexibility, correcting that muscle imbalance. Certainly an athletic trainer at your local school, your high school, is a good resource for that. Even coming to see us at OSS, we can evaluate you and put you in touch with either a physical therapist, athletic trainer, and we can also give you and show you some exercises to correct that imbalance. But a physical therapist can address those deficiencies or correct that imbalance as well.
This subject of ACL injuries and educating parents, I know it helped me. I'm a parent of a 10th grade boy, and I've had 6, so I'm the last one. So basically, you parents, I know you got a lot out of this. OSS Health is a resource in the community. Here in Mechanicsburg, they have an urgent care center. You can walk in Monday through Saturday, and the place is opening up more and more. It's a unique place. Take advantage of it. To get more information, you can go to osshealth.com.